The story of Eva Tennent should make everybody in our country horrified and determined that the NHS needs to be brought under control, that the bureaucrats need to be sacked, and proper pay needs to be given to the people who do the real work. Her surgery was postponed 7 times to such an extent that the doctors have now concluded that it probably isn't possible to do the surgery at all. She's a little girl, and I don't understand how we've got to the point where we're tagging people along with hope that the system might work when we know full well the system is broken. And the system is not broken by the doctors and nurses who work incredibly hard, the junior doctors who work on a wage which is less than we would pay somebody to sweep the road. And yet the bureaucrats are gifted with the most extraordinary salaries and the most extraordinary bonuses and perks, like being able to park outside their own hospital. And yet they have no medical background, 9 times out of 10. They've been brought in because they're good at business or because they've been managing the post office. It's time to get rid of these bureaucrats and bring the NHS back online so that it does the job that it promises people that it's going to do, so that we don't have any more situations where, because of bureaucratic stupidity, little girls have their lives put in danger and families are broken by the NHS. The NHS seems to spend more time and more effort and more money defending its stupidity and trying to block whistleblowers from ever being heard. More effort is directed into defending intolerable behaviour than in doing its real job. It's time the NHS was exposed for the sham bureaucracy that is running it. It's time these bureaucrats were called out, and it's time these bureaucrats were thrown out. Called out and thrown out. We don't want more stories like this. The story of Eva Tennent cries out for justice.